Welcome to our pre-Worlds celebration tournament here at Psycho Turtle, just about 15 miles from the Anaheim Convention Center, where Worlds will begin in just a couple days. I am Dennis Geisler. Joining me,
I'm Nicholas Stavrakis.
And we are super excited for this tournament. We have not had an in-person local in quite a while, and obviously no championship points on the line, but we're having fun here today. We're playing Regulation I, still the World's format, and we're going to get into it, our round one, between Will Murphy and Ryan Wayne. Will running the... You moved it. I had it easier when you were moving it. I could have looked. Miraidon, Calyrex Ice Rider, Farigiraf, Whimsicott, Ursaluna, and Bastiodon. And then Ryan's team, the Zacian, Calyrex Shadow Rider, Landorus Incarnate, Incineroar, Urshifu Rapid Strike, and Tornadus Incarnate. Some pretty interesting teams here. I'm into both of these. I like the... of course, the eye is drawn to Bastiodon. We love Bastiodon here.
Yes, everyone in SoCal is obsessed.
Everyone in SoCal is obsessed with Bastiodon. We do love the guy. And I'm intrigued on some of the rest of this team that we'll see a little bit as we move forward. Will has a lot of pretty fun stuff on here. Whimsicott has the Trick Room, which is a really fun... Yeah, here, yeah. I'll give you this back. Whimsicott has the Trick Room, which I think is a really...
it's Tail Room, it's both.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a cute piece of tech, because it works with the Ice Rider and the Ursaluna, and the Ursaluna also has Fling. I want to give that to you guys ahead of time.
That is really interesting.
Because the Fling Flame Orb, I forget how much damage it does. I know it's Fire type.
Yeah.
I think it's around like 80 base power or something. It's like decently high, and it's a guaranteed burn is the big thing.
Which, honestly, this is kind of better than it was when Fling first came out, because the Flame Orb doesn't like go... Does it go away? Like, can you still fling it after it triggers now?
Yes. Yeah. It's still... It doesn't like... Still a held item. It's still active.
So that's cool. You can still use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really nice move there. So we're about to get into game number one here, of round number one. We have 23 Masters, I think, now that you've dropped. 23 Masters here today. 25? Dang, even more than I thought. We'll have 5 rounds of Swiss, and then a top 8 top cut. 4 rounds of Swiss, and then a top 8 top cut. I'm glad that Miguel just keeps telling me the actual length, because I clearly don't know. We're going to get the Incineroarization lead, the Gen 8 lead, as we call it, against the Farigiraf and the Miraidon, which does a lot against this Gen 8 lead. I mean, it blocks the Fake Out for sure. That is Roar Farigiraf. Really fun moves on Will's team. I was looking at Will's team and I was like, I know this team. I know what these Pokemon do. I know what these guys are. And all of them have really interesting movesets. The Zacian's going to swap out right immediately.
That's interesting. You're sacrificing the boost for the rest of the game now into Landorus Incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
Volt Switch went into the Incineroar.
Probably hoping to block like a Electro Drift or a Volt Switch into that slot, but not going to. It's going to be an Incineroar taking about half its HP there. We'll see what the switch in is here. Ursaluna always a little bit... It makes you a little bit nervous to switch in a spot like this, because you could get your Flame Orb knocked off before you get to do anything, but goes into the Farigiraf, so nothing to worry about there. And we will see the Roar.
Oh, wow.
So it'll take the Landorus out of there. It switches in something automatically, right? So it will just be some guy. And it's going to be the Zacian coming back in.
Yeah, I think we would have liked to have seen a Trick Room here, because you would have got the burn off, and like everything that was actually like a more standard play would have been better. But you still have the Zacian not at +1, which is good. And like you change, like if Ron wanted Landorus out for some reason, now it's not out.
Yeah, and at this point, Ursaluna isn't being threatened to a ridiculous degree by the Zacian.
Yeah, you can take a move for sure.
Yeah, you can certainly take a hit from Zacian. I think it does have the Sacred Sword, so it will take a lot of damage, but I'm almost certain that Ursaluna takes that, and so you have a lot of room for this Ursaluna to be dealing out some damage right now. And we're going to get the Terra immediately as well.
Terra goes. This is great in case of that Sacred Sword.
And you do have to be a little worried about the knockoff, but I would imagine the Incineroar probably just switches out here. No, we're going to see the Protect. It might be a Parting Shot also. If it has Parting Shot, I haven't even looked that closely. It's got U-Turn.
U-Turn,
It'll take out the Farigiraf. Bergerath is down. That means no Trick Room for Will this game. Was that Ice Rider, spoiler alert, has Leech Seed as its last move, not the Trick Room. So it's the offensive variant with the Clear Amulet, but it has the Leech Seed.
Yeah.
It's, again, very interesting sets.
Even on this other side, the Calyrex has... The Shadow Rider Calyrex on Ryan's side has Encore. That's
yeah.
There's a lot of fourth move, like, interesting on these teams.
Yeah, the Shadow Rider, I mean, that's something that'll come up at Worlds a lot, where it's like, what do these Shadow Riders run? Like, obviously Astral Barrage, and you probably have to be running Protect, but like, Encore, Disable, Substitute, what's your second Psychic move? Do you want to run there's the attack into the Protect there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So, not a whole lot happened that turn. The Bergerath got taken out, but we'll see. The Miraidon could switch back in and try to get some work done, although, obviously does not particularly enjoy Landorus being around. But yeah, there's a lot of variants on the Shadow Riders that people are tinkering with, and I'm curious to see some of that at Worlds. And we'll see a preview of it today, as a lot of these players have very interesting sets they're running. Speaking of interesting, I want to see that fling. I think it's best to probably just attack into the Landorus. And
yeah, I think we need to clear the Landorus first, because you're like really scared of that on Miraidon.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get one good hit off here. It's
yeah, and I think the Miraidon, it's the Specs variant and doesn't have a fairy move. Ooh! Yeah, Zacian is a little bit faster than Miraidon, and we'll get the outspeed there, but does get the Volt Switch off. Does take one hit. That is actually, I guess it makes sense, actually. It only takes that hit because Zacian is not +1. It's absolutely a guaranteed KO if Zacian is +1, but without +1, you do barely take that hit. But
so
Miraidon,
the Calyrex Ice coming in to take this Earth Power. About half. That's not great. Well, okay, we see the fling. We fling the Flame Orb into Zacian. This might kill. Oh no!
Wow, that did way less damage than I thought it would.
Yeah, it must be like not as high base power as we thought.
Yeah, it does get the burn. Although I don't know if that actually advantages. Yeah.
Well, we can do a double
even
protect,
pick up the KO.
and let the burn can pick up that KO.
Yeah. Definitely an option, or just try to attack into the Landorus with this turn.
Yeah, I would like to see a target into Landorus, because you're pretty safe as the Ursaluna.
Yeah, the Ursaluna still just hasn't taken a lot of damage, and I mean, it will take a lot of damage against one move from the Landorus, and you do have to be a little concerned, like, okay, what is the answer for probably Shadow Rider in the back?
Right.
But for right now... Yeah.
Okay, let's see this burn damage.
Yeah, that just looked nothing. I was like, oh, Zacian moving. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It does no damage right now.
Okay, this is a great turn for Ursaluna. I think we saw the facades going into Landorus. This should pick up, right?
It has to.
Yeah, okay.
I guess the problem here is that I don't know what Will does about Astral Barrage right now.
Yeah,
because I think it's Incineroar
Calyrex, we're assuming.
And
which is already on the thing over there.
Yeah.
It's like we just know it is. There's no way.
I mean, yeah, we know it's the Incineroar, and it would be shocking if it was not the Calyrex. And in that case, it's like, what do? Do any of these Pokemon take one Astral Barrage? Any of the Pokemon remaining?
Yeah, both are weak to it right now.
And Miraidon has 14 HP.
Yeah, it's not great.
So yeah, I really don't know what the play is here for for Will.
And we're going to see a nice double Intimidate. Okay, we've got Clamulet, but yeah, that Ursaluna's at -2 now, I think.
I think it's just the one, because it switched in.
Oh, it did switch, yeah.
Before, but still, I mean, it does reduce Ursaluna's damage. Ultimately, though, I just don't know what you do about Astral Barrage.
I don't, yeah.
I think Astral Barrage just ends the game.
It's just
right
like
now.
Hope that you don't click Astral Barrage, misclick.
Yeah,
I think his Switch was messed up in some way, maybe it'll...
That's true, that's true. We do have some Switch issues on the lane right now.
Yeah, because this Fake Out is just coming, and you can't protect the one you would want to protect, because you used protect earlier.
I think the problem here is, like, I think the only plausible out is Ursaluna taking... Well, I guess we'll see if Calyrex takes the Astral Barrage here, but I think the only plausible out is Ursaluna taking an Astral Barrage and hitting back, because, yeah, Calyrex goes down, but now it's going to be even harder, because Ursaluna's going to have less HP.
Yeah.
It's burned. And also Calyrex is at +1. Like, now there's definitely no way that Calyrex doesn't pick up the KO.
Well,
it was already pretty certain.
Oh, and I was going to say maybe the Calyrex isn't max speed, but it's focus sash, so there's like no way it's not
There's no way that it's not max speed. Even the Life Orb variants kind of have to be max speed.
Yeah.
There's really nothing you can do other than that, but... Yeah, I'm guessing one more Astral Barrage and we're going to be seeing the end of Game 1. You know, I saw Ryan at the grocery store a few weeks ago. I was just at Ralph's and I saw Ryan there. I didn't think I didn't see him buying anything. I didn't see anything in his hands or anything that I remember.
Just chilling at Ralph's.
I think I was just buying like turkey. I think. I mean, me and my roommate were getting some ground turkey. And I think he was like, I don't know, I didn't bother him. I didn't want to like, hey, what are you buying there?
It's like, what's in your cart?
Yeah.
So yeah, we do see this Astral Barrage.
Anyways, Ryan,
that's gonna be game
known
one
for his
Ryan.
exploits of the Sherman Oaks Ralphs. Wins game 1.
Yeah, I think that was like a pretty fair match. Until the end there, so I think it could still be anyone's game. Like, we could see Will come back. I think
my goal on these broadcasts at this point is just to make Terran laugh.
Oh my gosh.
I got my one for the day, so we are good. Now only serious Pokemon commentary. Yeah, I think Will, as you mentioned in that first game, getting a Trick Room up early would definitely be valuable. I think Roar sets Throat Spray, which is what he was kind of looking for, but it ended up getting knocked off before...
Yeah, and he had
Roar
already
went off.
switched out the Zacian anyway.
Yeah, and so it didn't end up really accomplishing a whole lot, but...
Oh my god, are we gonna see this Bastiodon?
I think switching it up is not a bad idea, like switching up the lead a little bit, because Furgiraf really didn't get to do anything at all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And Miraidon honestly got checked pretty hard as well. I mean,
I think
if Landorus is there, then Miraidon can't really do a whole lot. You're
Right.
severely limited in what you can do, especially because this isn't the, like, Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam set, where it's like, okay, even if I don't click Draco Meteor, I can still do something against a ground type that just don't have that in this set, so...
Yeah, it is. Oh wow, it is Terra Electric with specs. It's like both instead of,
Yeah,
That's
which is a
fine.
ton of damage, but also if you lock yourself into an electric move, you don't touch Landorus, and Landorus can win the game. And we also just saw that Landorus two-shots Calyrex with Earth Power, which also makes it a little difficult, because it's like, Landorus catches Calyrex on a switch in, then don't really have any way to beat that guy.
Yeah, you
But we'll
don't.
see.
It is
I
really
like
weird.
the idea for Will to switch things up a bit, and so things will be pretty different for the second game. Which we'll see momentarily.
Alright, so
We
we're
don't
going
have
to
the-
see the same Gen 8 lead from Ron's side, and then we see the Bastiodon hit the field with Whimsicott. which we love to
Bastiodon
see.
Whimsicott is really interesting.
It is crazy, but it is that we talked earlier. It does have Trick Room,
Yeah.
but and
I think the big thing is what you do with the Bastiodon here, especially because I don't actually think there's Miraidon in the back and it's Electric Seed.
Yeah, I mean at this point, you
Oh
probably
my
don't.
goodness, Will was talking about Fissure Bastiodon.
It is here. We're
earlier.
seeing it.
I forgot that was the set. I literally had my eyes closed when it clicked its move, so I really don't know if it just clicked Fissure or not.
Well, it might have. It has Body Press, but it doesn't have Iron Defense, so it can only set up
Yeah,
like
so it
Body
can
Press
only-
without Miraidon.
Yeah, and so it can't really do anything with that. And so maybe the Fissure is the play here. I'm gonna say the Terra for Ryan. I feel spoiled. I have the Switch too, and like whenever I'm doing VODs for MVC or something, I'm like, oh man, yeah, the Switch 2 graphical quality, it's so high. And we don't have that just yet here. Still working on it. The Behemoth Blade into the Whimsicott. That should pick up the almost KO before the Focus Sash, of course. Does great damage to the Whimsicott. And we will see the Incineroar U-turn. Whimsicott tried to click Trick Room there.
It did try to click the Shroom, and it didn't happen. We got a double here, but we got Bastiodon to do this free Fissure.
It could be a Fissure. And that could
Once
really
we go
change
into
things.
Landorus, and then
Yeah, unless it's a Landorus switch in here, which would be not a bad decision by Ryan. It's gonna be the Calyrex.
okay, and that Calyrex.
Does Fissure
Sash.
go through? Yeah, does Fissure go through Sash?
No, it'll. Like,
Okay.
it'll still live, yeah.
Okay. So it'll still take the hit if it goes into that. Oh, it was body press. That does not affect Calyrex. And so that was Will getting nothing done that turn while Ryan picked up a KO and got into pretty good position.
Yeah, the Terra Fairy on Zacian is interesting. I thought it might be like the Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, so you don't have to deal with Play Rough misses, but it still has Play Rough.
Yeah. All you have to do is just trust your Zacian and know that you're not going to get know that you're not going to miss Play Rough.
Okay, with
Bastion wide guards.
Yeah, I mean,
I think this is a play that Ryan can read. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Ryan can probably read this pretty easily. You know, like, okay, no Flame Orb, not scary. Hit it with the Sacred Sword. Yeah, that was a great play from Ryan. Really, really smart play.
Yeah, really good reads so far in this battle from Ryan. It's crazy.
And now there's 2 Trick Room Pokemon remaining, but neither of them have Trick Room. This Calyrex
oh
does
yeah,
not
the
have Trick
Calyrex
Room.
can't set it either. But yeah, I think it just goes down. You could Terra Fire. That might be the play, so you don't just go down to Astral Barrage and like Behemoth Blade.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just you're gonna get hit by two
strong moves from Restricteds.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit. Not only are you gonna get hit by 2 strong moves from Restricteds, you're also gonna get hit by 2 strong moves from at least one of them.
Right.
Because if you're gonna KO, like you're gonna have to double up on one of them if you're gonna pick up a KO.
We'll see the Terra come out here. I'd say on the Calyrex,
Probably the Calyrex at this point. Yeah, it would be a really bad decision to Terra Ghost the Ursaluna at this point. And yeah, I mean, it should let you take a hit this turn. It's just, do you get a KO out of this? See the Astral. We'll see how much this does. This should do not a ton, honestly. It is Sash. Yeah, Calyrex takes that pretty well. And the play's rough.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I like that into the Ursaluna. That's good damage still. Does it get the drop? No drop. This is important. How much this does is very important. Doesn't get 2-shot onto Zacian and sling again.
Oh, on the other one. Okay.
We'll get the KO onto the Calyrex though.
That was
That's
pretty
nice to see.
Oh, crit.
And the crit.
Did the crit matter? I don't know anything about it.
There's no way the crit mattered.
It's like how much damage does that do?
There could be no possible way. It's a Calyrex.
So
but that also means that Grim Neigh doesn't go over to, or excuse me, Chilling Neigh does not go over to Will's Calyrex. And also it means that either Incineroar can come in and fake out whoever it wants and give more time for Zacian, and that's what will happen.
They're not gonna like these Intimidates.
Yeah, exactly. There is the Clear Amulet, but still, I mean, at this point, you can fake out either of them because you know that the Terra Ghost is not an option anymore. And I think you have a KO. Well, actually, I don't know if you actually have a KO on Calyrex right now with the Zacian. But it's going to be difficult for Ryan to not find the damage to take out Calyrex at some point between, like, probably a knockoff and something else. And remember again that Zacian is not really at threat of a KO right now from the Calyrex, so Zacian has 2 more attacks to get off.
Yeah, and it's pretty safe to do so as well. But I think this is a good play. I was gonna say I thought it was just the one protect. I think you had to like predict like which one he was gonna target.
Yeah,
and then like attack with the other.
I was gonna say I think the only out would be something like that. And like, and that's the thing is the Zacian still has a really good option for that because like the Zacian will outspeed and KO the Ursaluna from this range, and if you fake out the other one, then free turn.
Yeah, I think Will's gonna lose this.
I think Will's gonna lose this game. I would quite agree with that.
Yeah, Ryan's been playing really well. It's like. Good. You can't break down this Incineroar. You got it's either you're using Incineroar or you're losing.
Yeah, and I mean there are definitely answers for Incineroar in this metagame and even on this team.
Yeah, even on this team, but you just didn't get to touch it.
Yeah, nothing really got the right moves off, and obviously I obviously really like Zacian and Calyrex. I use both of them in Reg I, not concurrently, but I just like both these Pokemon a lot. They do a lot of damage and they're just so fast.
Yeah, they're the fastest option. Oh, that did like nothing. Okay.
That was a read of a double protect.
Yeah.
Correctly read that a double protect was going to work, which is a crazy play from Ryan. But now it's definitely over because Calyrex has 9 HP and Ursaluna has 44 HP. And I don't think either of them is getting through this turn. There is the Sacred Sword.
That is crazy. You would really predict a double protect. That's insane.
Yeah, that was a successful predictive of double protect. Because genuinely, there was an out there for Will if the double protect.
If he didn't go for
If he didn't go for the double protect.
Yeah.
Just like attacking the Zacian straight up. But it worked out. And Ryan with the clean 2-0 victory. That's a really nice set. And
so we saw Ryan played really well, and it was fun to see Fling.
Yeah, we got
Ursaluna. I don't think I've ever seen that. I wouldn't even think about that. Especially because of the Flame Orb like changing how it functions.
Yeah,
and working well.
Yeah, Will got some really fun clips, and that's what's important.
Yeah, really.
Hey, we're not playing for championship points today.
We're not. It's World's practice. It's like you're going to see these flings on Ursaluna. You've heard it here first.
In any case, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with round number 2. Don't go anywhere.